Dylan Sprouse and Barbara Palvin's relationship began in the same way that many modern couples do, with a DM. However, it took the Hungarian beauty some time to commit to their love. Sprouse told W in February 2019 of their initial flirtation. She followed me on Instagram, so I was like, I'll give her something, and I slid into her DMs. He then said, I was like, hey, I don't know if you're in New York for very long, but we should hang out if you want to. Here's my number. And she didn't message me for 6 months. At that time, Palvin explained, I knew I wasn't in a good mindset at the time, and maybe deep inside, I knew that it could be something more. Palvin, on the other hand, more than made up for her delayed response with the couple's first meeting. The supermodel told People in May 2019, I kind of flew to China to see him, just after talking for 3 months. She then added, I was like, do you think that's crazy that I still want to go and see you? Because I was so excited. Luckily for her, Sprouse didn't think the suggestion was outlandish at all. She said, he's like, please come. Their risk paid off. Palvin said she knew the actor was her perfect match from the first minute they met, and the feeling appeared to be mutual. Palvin recalled the couple's first kiss in a British Vogue video that showed the couple conversing over dinner ahead of Valentine's Day in 2020. Sprouse mentioned their passionate moment while observing that his significant other does not always like to share her food. He shared, the first night, and in a single bite, you ate a third of my burrito, adding, and then you asked me to kiss you. That was our first kiss, after you horked down 1/3 of my burrito. Palvin defended herself, saying, it was already like, what, 3 a.m.? I had to take control, okay, because you wouldn't kiss me. She then added, we'd been talking and texting for 4 months, and I was like, are you going to kiss me or what? You can see in her face that she's really invested in the relationship. In a November 2018 video for Vogue Australia, Palvin admitted she was head over heels for her boyfriend, saying, I was single for 6 years. It did pay off, adding, because I feel like I found the perfect guy. He's very kind and gentle. She continued, I'm very much in love right now. It's a very good feeling. Just recently, Dylan Sprouse and Barbara Palvin took their love to Italy for the 79th Venice International Film Festival, where they walked hand in hand down the white noise red carpet. The couple appears to be as happy as ever, as they couldn't help but share a sweet moment together in the photos. Barbara, an Armani beauty ambassador, wore a black sequin dress while the actress and model channeled old Hollywood glam in their outfits. Her gown is an Armani Privé archival piece from the spring 2019 couture collection. Dylan dressed for the occasion in a black and white tuxedo with a bow tie and leather Oxford lace-up shoes. They first shared this romantic kiss back in 2018 when Palvin walked her first Victoria's Secret fashion show since 2012. Her partner was right there in the front row to cheer her on. In fact, he gave her a standing ovation, sweetly placing his hand over his heart. He also had a special treat for her after the show, Shake Shack burgers. Dylan Sprouse is not only an accomplished actor, but also the United States' youngest master brewer. In 2018, he and a college friend co-founded All Wise Meadery, New York's first full-production meadery. So it stands to reason that even when he's not working, he consumes mead, a honey-based alcoholic beverage. In a November 2018 interview, he told People that he was interested in the history and lore of mead and that he brewed it while living in the dorms at New York University. He said, my RA was a very dedicated med school student who was never in his room, always at the library. So he would have never found out. And he was a pretty lax guy, but I was brewing it all throughout. Sprouse revealed to People at the premiere party for the second season of TBS anthology show Miracle Workers Dark Ages, starring Daniel Radcliffe and Steve Buscemi, that his girlfriend actually uses mead to cook a lot of food in their Brooklyn, New York apartment. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody alum said, Barbara is a fantastic chef, and so a lot of the time I eat what she likes to make me. He then added, she's made some nice glazes for chicken and reductions. She's very clever. In 2019, the twosome opened up about their first Valentine's Day plans to the Daily just ahead of the romantic holiday. Sprouse said, we'll probably get really, really sexy. Palvin, meanwhile, revealed a sweet new tradition the duo planned to implement, explaining, we got each other presents for Valentine's Day, and we got a little eager and couldn't wait. So we gave each other our presents. She then added, one of mine was a cookbook. So we decided to pick one dish from the cookbook, which we'll make on Valentine's Day and every Valentine's Day in the future.